So, what's your name?
Catherine McGregor.
And you were born in
London.
London. And your age?
79.
Perfect. What job have you spent the most time doing?
Working as a counsellor and a therapist in the addiction field.
Wow.
In addiction projects,
Wow.
and some private work as well, yeah.
What advice would you give to someone that wanted to start working as a counsellor?
Look around for decent training, do some voluntary work to start off with.
Nice.
Find a project to do some voluntary work in and see what it's like working with people and whether you want to do that, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Also, I know some people have started off doing something like for the Samaritans, doing volunteering somewhere in a sort of voluntary capacity.
What job did you dislike the most and why?
I think being a manager I didn't particularly like.
And would you have a reason for that?
Well, it was quite a lonely position and a lot of responsibility, and I don't really like that. I prefer to be, you're not so hands-on with clients either. Yeah.
What was a memorable period of your life, and who accompanied you during this time?
I like to sail, and I liked sailing a lot. And I did quite a bit in the 70s and 80s on other people's boats. That was quite relaxing, and I just like to be at one with the elements. So that's kind of just a switch off from everything. Yeah.
Nice. Have you ever had your heart broken?
I don't know. Well, I think when my dog died,
Okay.
and my mother died, I think, and parents died. Yes.
And how did you deal with that?
I spoke to people, I prayed, not that I'm religious, and just kind of had a sort of faith that I'd get through it somehow, sharing with other people what it was like and getting support from people.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you're older?
Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be around, so
Well, yes.
as long as I can stay fit and healthy, well, as best I can, that's really all.
Yes. What's your relationship with the concept of God?
I have a concept of something, I suppose, higher, and it would be something to do with we're all. If there's a God, it's the same God for every religion. I always had that idea since I was a teenager, but I do believe in something greater, and it's about being connected to the whole. The whole of us, nature, people, everything. It's all part of one big thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Beautiful.
And you can have spiritual values, and I think it's important to sort of feel that one has spiritual values and to live in line with them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any problems with depression or addiction?
Yes, both.
And how was that?
Well, I ended up having to go into rehab for a long time, which saved my life, a therapeutic community, and then I am part of a self-help group as well, and been abstinent for a long time.
Yeah.
And I have been on antidepressants at times when I needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to have, or have you had any children?
I've got a daughter. Yeah.
And how was that? Are you happy with that decision?
Yes, it was. Yes.
I say this because many young people say they don't want to have children.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I think that's probably the case these days. But when I was around, I think in a way, I felt, because I was a bit, because because of my sort of, I suppose, lifestyle and everything, and I felt a bit, I was a bit beatnik and sort of hippie-ish and all that kind of thing. I felt more accepted as a woman when I had a child. But then I was only, I think I was only 28 when my daughter was born. So this was years ago, and I fulfilled myself as a woman in a way. Sort of, it's a biological thing, I think.
Yeah.
Probably men and women feel, you're supposed to have children. It's part of being a human being.
Yeah. But did you feel that on a personal level, or do you think it was social acceptance?
I think both. I think both. Yeah.
Okay. How do you face death and think about it?
Well, I mean, I just hope it goes quickly and it's not painful. I've seen enough people die by now.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you could have everything, what would that be?
Peace of mind, I think.
Could you give me a song that you keep close to your heart?
Oh God. What comes into my head is "Take These Chains from My Heart" from Ray Charles, but there's loads of things. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, that'll be it. And
Okay. Well,
thank you very
good
much.
luck.
Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these chains from my heart and set me free.